Now we are heading on the movie tour, Jurassic Park tour, something, I don't know, we'll see. And off we go on our movie site tour.
Yeah, that's the most unbelievable part of Jurassic World. It's not the dinosaurs, it's the fact that these kids were able to hop in a vehicle that had been rotting away in the jungle for 40 years and just swap the batteries and drive on. Alright guys, we're going to switch gears for just a moment. So, December 7th, 1940 here is a 15 by 20 foot communications bunker. Now, back in those days, none of these monkey pod trees were here, so the visibility was clear all the way out to the horizon. And there used to be a 6,500 foot runway that intersected Camp Highway at both ends. So if they wanted to use the runway, they actually had to stop the traffic. Dangerous. Insects, critters like rats, insects, and a bunch of those things. You guys don't want to see it. So yeah, going back to different productions. Influencers and YouTubers. Like 6 months ago, Mr. Beast was on the island shooting a video where he took an elderly couple skydiving, and they shot a few scenes for that on the ranch. Now, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, just ask your kids because he's like the biggest YouTuber in the world right now. Alright guys, we're almost to our first stop. Yeah, what a beautiful day. Keep an eye out, you might see some water spouts from whales. I saw some yesterday. Alright guys, we're going to get out here. Do me a favor, okay? Take your seatbelt off. Please set it on the seat.
Okay, here we go, into the bunker.
Also at the other side, across the street, big picture, just out over here. We get a lot of traffic that comes up and down. Alright, so welcome to Battery Cooper. This is by far the largest bunker on the property. It goes 120 feet to the mountainside. It's 150 feet long. When you exit the bunker, take a chance to look back at the mountain. You'll see a 7-story lookout.
Remember Pearl Harbor. Emergency provisions. There's one of them old refrigerators that came after the ice box. Got his own antique machine on the top of crate refrigerant. Floods ripped through East Oahu. 50 inches of rain in a 24-hour period. The greatest 24-hour rainfall total on record. Kauai, 2018. That's the time I was telling Dean about. Well, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Hey, Dean. 1,400 cans of Spam. 900. That's what you need to survive. 932 cups of rice and 1,400 cans of Spam and 319 rolls of toilet paper. What's interesting to note as we're looking at some of these pictures that was inside of the bunker, that there was once an airstrip at where we know as Chinaman Hat Beach Park. There was once an airstrip built on the runway, a runway on the park where we now know as Chinaman's Hat. Right across from Chinaman's Hat Island, it was once an airstrip. Very interesting. Ah, look, the airstrip was right here, right on the street. I guess they had to stop the traffic when the airplanes was landing and taking off. Great, oh, there's okay, the Chinaman's Hat Island right there. Oh wow, so that's right on the bend before you hit Kana Bay? Huh. Okay then. All right, and here we get some posters. Cool Ranch, Hollywood, Hawaii backlot. Now for autumn movies. Oh boy. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Tora, Elvis Presley, Paradise Line Style, In Harm's Way, Pearl Harbor, Wind Talkers. I mean, look at all these movies filmed here. I mean, just goes on. And look, concerts. The Big Melon. Look at this.
98, 97 was the last year.
Wow.
98 is
I already left.
Cypress Hill, Santana, Incubus, Matchbox,
Hey, you want
Incubus.
They came to
What?
we got 15 minutes.
yeah.
Wow. TV shows. The Wall of Fame. All the actors that have been here. Look at it. Just amazing. This place has been in so many movies. Jack Black, The Rock. Yeah, so many. As we're moving on, Wind Talkers, Nicolas Cage, Midway. Here's the set of Wind Talkers 2002 in the Valley. Oh, Wind Talkers. Triple Frontier. And this is from, of course, I would think, Triple Frontier. That's the movie. Oh look, it got his shoes and the saddle, and I don't know what that is. You guys know from the movie? Triple Frontier. Tears of the Sun. Oh, look at this. Chief of War, Jason Momoa. Tears of the Sun, 2003. Here's a typical bathroom. Shower stall, drain, another shower stall. I guess these military guys, they were kind of friendly when they took showers. There's another shower room. Cool. I guess it's mostly the showers. Oh, that looks like a urinal right there. Yeah, that was a urinal set right there. Oh, sink. Ha, okay, cool. And then we have, in case of attack. Okay, there you go. Welcome to the Monster Universe. Monsters. Legacy of Monsters. I don't know what that is, but it must have been a movie that was filmed there. Battleship, 2012. Filmed on the ranch. Kong, Skull Island, Godzilla, 1998. Godzilla. And here's the spots where they filmed, right there, on the ranch. Cool little ranch site. Oh, it's a big fake footprint. Kong, Skull Island. Here's where they filmed it on the ranch. Filming sites on the ranch. There it is right there. Whoa! Hopefully we'll go check that out right now. There it is, Kong Skull Island. Oh boy. And there's Stitch. Take a picture of Stitch. Bingo! Yumi and Dupree, along came Polly, 51st Date, Adam Sandler, and Drew Barrymore. Filmed in this area and on property. There was the restaurant they had down by the ocean side. We're probably going to check that place later on too.
We are.
Murder Mystery 2023
Clothes from Elvis.
with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Oh, this is okay, let's go. Jumanji. Uh-oh, we gotta hurry up. We gotta do fast. Journey, Jumanji 2, Journey 2, and the red one. As we leave it. We gotta hurry up. They're loading us up. Not quite yet. Jurassic Park, 1993, 2013. Oh, gotta go right here. Lost. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I guess some things from the movie Lost. The submarine. There's where the filming site right there, next to Couloir Ranch. Okay, they're calling us. I don't want to be last. There's a cast of Lost right there. Oh. Gyrosphere. As we leave this bunker.
Alright, now point like you see a dinosaur. Yeah, the expressive, here we go.
Okay, dinosaur. Okay, we gotta go. We're loading up. Let's get on the train. Let's get on that train. There it is. It's the horse rider and the bike riders ahead of us. Bike riders and horse riders in the Cahaba Valley. Oh, this valley goes way back. This is where they must have the zip lines and stuff way back there. Crazy.
Oh, so if you look out in front of this, on this little peninsula, in front of this first holiday, you can see a bunch of turtles there, right by the water. So those guys are invasive. They're called red-eared sliders or painted turtles. So they're native to like the eastern half of the mainland U.S. Like where I grew up in Wisconsin, they were everywhere.
See them right there on the edge.
So you have a group of holidays.
Right at that little edge right there.
Called that holiday.
Bunch of turtle
So
shells.
Hawaiians were doing separate
Smoking.
buildings, just like we have separate rooms. So they had a holiday specifically for cooking, a holiday specifically for eating, and one specifically for sleeping. In the same way you have your kitchen, bedroom, and dining.
The
Yeah, the
Lloyd.
second holiday on our right is
Oh,
a
the tarot.
holiday Ba'a. So Ba'a means canoe. So this is a canoe house. I'll let you guys guess, but they were keeping it there.
Yeah. Maybe a canoe.
This little black bird with the red beak in front of us on the right side of the road. These guys are called Alai Ula. So Alai is head, Ula is red head. And you can see why they have that name. They got that bright red beak. These guys are endemic to Hawaii, meaning they're only found here, and they're also very endangered. Less than 950 of them left.
Bummer. There's a whole bunch of them right now.
So here to our
Oh, the
right,
baby's in the water.
this little pond was the location. Oh, cool. Alright, so I'm going to point stuff out to you guys.
Kongs.
But you gotta be
Feel me
quiet
say,
because they're very skittish.
where he got
So if
burned
you look
by
at the
Samuel L.
entrance,
Jackson.
The corner of this pond to our left. Hard
There's
decision
a
to
goat
make
farm.
because
This is where they raise the goats.
before the movies even released, I'm trying to decide
I bet goats can be happy here. There's no animals that'll eat them. Yeah.
productions will offer to sell stuff to us. Like when they wrapped up building Jurassic World, they were trying to sell us the gyrosphere, which would have been really cool to have, but the production company wanted $2.5 million for it. So here on our left, these trees are called ulu trees. So these are canoe plants. You'll see them all over. But yeah, these were brought over by the first Polynesian settlers on canoes. And these canoes were not very big. So everything they brought over had to have many, many uses. Because they were trying to sell an untouched island, not only for themselves, but for future generations. So one use is you can eat the fruit.
That's how it
When you
goes.
cook it, it smells like
There
bread.
you go.
So a lot of people call this breadfruit. It doesn't taste like bread though. The fruit itself is very starchy. So you can kind of cook it in all the same ways you cook a potato. Another use is the tree produces this.
There's the ulu. I thought the tree.
They would
Look,
use
right there.
like a natural.
Woohoo! Whoa, watch out. Take
If
it.
you let that sap,
Ulu.
it's almost like a resin. So if you had a hole in your boat, you could use that to seal it up and be on your
What are
way.
those?
The coolest
Pigs.
part about this
I see
plateau
pigs.
is the leaf. Here, let me show you guys something.
Right there. Oh, there's the pigs. You see? Pigs. Oh, what are you going to do?
So, I picked this leaf from one of these ulu trees about an hour and a half ago. So, the bottom of this is really rough, and they would use this like a sandpaper. So, if you need to smooth out some wood on your canoe, you could use this. The coolest part, though, is that it's like a Velcro. It'll grab onto like any cloth really well. So, if you listen, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Here, I'll pass this out if you guys want to feel it.
Look at this mountain range from this side.
Yeah, really cool
Wow.
plant.
That's
So
just
this one has been
something
disconnected from the tree for about an
It's
hour.
a
and
great
half.
day to be
When it's,
alive.
like, fresh. It's even stickier
So exciting.
and rougher. To our left,
It's
we have our
the chicken
chocolate.
coop.
So these are the main ingredients in chocolate. And we
Eggs.
produce a lot of this.
Lots
Every
and
year,
lots
about
and lots of eggs.
25,000 pods, which is equivalent to about 25,000 bars of dark chocolate. Once we harvest
there
the
you go.
pod, we crack
That's
it open,
cocoa
take out the
plants.
seeds, we dry them,
Cacao.
ferment them.
Cacao,
When our work is
cacao.
done, we send them off to vanilla chocolate and they turn that into a bar.
There you go.
We sell it at the Cool Grow Market. It's really good, but it's pretty expensive.
There you go.
So this will help us.
We have reached Jurassic Valley, the filming location of many Jurassic movies. Look at that. Just imagine big old brontosauruses, stegosauruses, T-Rexes coming in and eating
So
everything.
This valley was the location of the theme park in Jurassic World.
Yeah,
But in
I
the
can
movie,
imagine.
It looks a tiny bit different.
I can
because
just
they
see
used
it.
CGI
Yeah.
to make Kualo
You can just see how this was
long. And then, of
used
course,
for
they
that.
Put the Isla
Look
Nublar
at that.
monorail
Look at
up
this.
there. And then that
Just
picture
grassland
of,
forever.
Scour people I pointed out to you guys at the bunker, they use that in a scene where they're driving through this field and the Gallimimus dinosaurs are running alongside it.
Yeah, yeah.
And in
I remember
Jurassic
that.
World Fallen Kingdom, when the volcano is erupting and Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard and all the dinosaurs are running away from the lava flows trying to. This was used in a National
I keep
Geographic
saying it, but
documentary called Walking
it's a
with
great day to be alive.
where researchers were trying to figure
This
out
is
how the people of Easter
so
Island
unbelievable.
or Rapa Nui were able to move these super heavy, 4 or 5 ton stone statues from the quarries miles away. And what they did, you can see in the picture,
This
is
valley
they
is
tied a rope around the statue's head
unreal.
and used 3 groups of people. One group on the left, one on the right, and one behind. And they would alternate tugging on this rope to make
Ocean
the
is that
statue
way.
wobble back and
Mackay.
forth. And they were able to
Mackay
walk
that
the
way.
fuck out. That actually worked.
Malka.
for them. Yeah, the people who made those statues were Polynesian, so very closely related to the Hawaiians, like genetic cousins. And if you look at a globe, you know, Easter Island is not close to Hawaii. It's thousands of miles away across the Pacific. So it's amazing to me how far the Polynesians were able to spread across the Pacific Ocean. Because you got to remember, this was over 1,000 years ago. So 500 years before the European Age of Exploration. You got to be really, really brave. All right, so I want to take you guys back to the end of the 1980s.
Go off
So the production
into the ocean, never know you're coming back.
Park was over on the island of Hawaii, where they had planned to shoot the whole movie, and they were almost done. Just had to shoot a few more scenes, and they could pack up and head back to California. When a massive Category 5 hurricane swept through and devastated the island, leaving them no choice but to find somewhere else to film another scene. So they sent out a bunch of people to look for a new location. They found the ranch, fell in love with it, and the rest is history. So right here is where they filmed one 90-second scene from their first Jurassic Park. In that scene, Dr. Grant, who is the paleontologist, and the two Hammond grandkids are standing up on this hill to our right. All three are watching the Gallimimus dinosaurs. Everyone's super stoked, super excited.
Yeah,
but something spooks the Gallimimus and so they start stampeding.
Right towards them.
Dr. Grant takes the two kids
And they ran behind the log.
and hide behind this log to our left. As they're hiding behind the log, a massive T-Rex comes out from the bushes behind them. So they dive under the log.
That's
T-Rex
the
jumps
exact
over
log
it.
right there.
Pow! Starts eating the Gallimimus. Super iconic.
It's a small
scene.
log.
Unfortunately, we were never able to
Big
catch
dinosaur.
that T-Rex. So parents, make sure you keep a close eye on your kids.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was shot almost 40 years ago. Lee actually still lives up on the North Shore. He must have fallen in love with the ranch too, because not only did he propose to his girlfriend here, but they also had their wedding here. So a lot of my coworkers got to meet it. Next, this is one of my favorite movie sites. So these are from the 1998 Matthew Broderick Godzilla. So these are our Godzilla footprints.
There it is.
So there's going to be one on the right, and then there's two more on the left in a second. So these footprints, they used to be about 6 feet deep. Well, we were having an issue. The cows, they were getting stuck at the bottom and they couldn't get out.
Oh.
So we had to make them shallow so the cows can come and
There's the
go.
other one on the hill.
Here's the other two footprints to our left.
There you go. Ah, dinosaur.
Yeah, that Godzilla, it didn't film too much
Oh,
on the ranch.
Godzilla footprint,
I
sorry.
think it was just the opening scene. This is supposed to be where one of them crashes into the bride-to-be. So these four-wheelers are also our old tour vehicles. So it happens pretty often with different productions wanting to use our vehicles for scenes. But yeah, we had to stop using the four-wheelers because people
The road that we're
rolling
on
over.
is from 51st
Which, to be
Street
fair, it's pretty
when Adam
easy to roll
Sandler
over.
was trying to stop.
And in the movie You, Me, and Dupree, they used this road for about a 90-second scene. They just
the
landed a
51st
plane
dates?
down on it.
Adam Sandler was
Yeah,
trying to
Mike
stop.
and Dave, You, Me, and
What's her
Dupree,
name?
and this
Barrymore
next
from
movie, all
Going to
filmed
Work.
all over the ranch in a bunch of different locations. Speaking of, this is my favorite movie that's filmed here. We have 51st.
There you go.
So they used
I
this
could
road
tell.
for about a 5.5
There's
long
the penguin,
For
yeah.
those of you that don't remember, Drew Barrymore's character, Lucy, had this condition where every night when she went to bed, her memory was wiped. So she was living the same day over and over and over again. Well, Adam Sandler met her at the Hukilau Cafe, which we have on the ranch. If you do go to the Kualoa Growing Tour, you'll see it. But yeah, so they meet at the Hukilau Cafe. Adam falls for her, so he needs to come up with a way to see her every day and ask her out. So, knowing she drives on this road daily, he parks his truck on the side of it and comes up with all these schemes to get her to pull over. So in the sign, what's happening is Adam Sandler has Willie the Penguin stand in the middle of the road, hoping Lucy will see the penguin and pull over to see what's going on. But Lucy is pretty invincible, and as she's driving towards the penguin, she goes to flip her cassette tape and drops it. So instead of paying attention to the road, Lucy is rummaging around on the floor of her vehicle and drives right over Willie's head. really good movie. My favorite Hawaiian words, I'm going to teach you guys, okay? It's really easy. So the Hawaiian word for cow is pee-pee. P-I-P-I, pee-pee. So yeah, here in Hawaii, if you eat a beef appetizer, you are eating a pee-pee poo-poo.
How that guy gets to that house way up there.
Alright, so then up here on our right, on this hill in Pearl Harbor, two young boys saw the Japanese planes flying overhead. And in the movie, the pilots must have been lost because they were flying in the complete opposite direction of Pearl Harbor. They were flying on the sea. Alright, so there's 3 movies I recommend everyone to watch after they've been to the ranch. Because I know a lot of people, when you get home, you're going to want to watch different things that are
Wind tuckers.
So you got to watch 50 First Dates. Hey guys, not for the customers, come on.
Oh, there you
So
go.
yeah, you got to watch 50 First Dates. You got to watch Finding Ohana. And then you got to watch
Making baby
Wind
cows.
Talkers. You know that's 2 girls, I think. That's definitely not a bull. What are you guys doing? So yeah, you gotta watch 50 First Dates, Finding Ohana, and Wind Talkers. So Wind Talkers is a 2002 Nick Cage movie. It's about the Navajo and their impact on World War II as code talkers. It's a great watch, especially if you're into like war movies and practical effects. That movie had
That cow is
750
knocking over
extras
that
and hundreds of
triple
explosions.
frontier sign there.
So if you look ahead of us on the
Don't
right
scratch on
side
it now.
of the road, you'll see these patches of exposed dirt. That is from those explosions. Unfortunately, the valley is still not fully recovered. And ever since that movie, we no longer allow live ordnance.
Good idea.
And I got one more thing for you guys. These shacks in front of us, these were a part of the Colombian building, the Triple Frontier. This was where they went to get the dog. Alright guys, there's not too much to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and give you all a break from the noise. Just enjoy the views, relax, and listen to some music. It's going to get real cute.
Wow, that's weird. A big brown spot. That must have happened from filming something. It just devastated. Oh, they're doing another one of them cattle things. Oh, that is really rough. It's kind of like on the Matterhorn. It gives me the same vibe. Like on the Matterhorn, those graining every time you go over them. It's like when you're on the Matterhorn.
I think it's worse when you're on top of the wheel.
It's so beautiful here. The only thing this place is missing is a combination Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC, and a shrimp ball.
There you go.
Yeah, just kidding, guys. Yeah, if you look to our like 10 o'clock way down in the valley, you can see the boneyard. That's where we're headed right now. We'll be there in a few minutes. So yeah, this mountain is called Kualoa, which means the long back. So there's this Hawaiian legend of a mo'o, which is a embryonic dinosaur, and they just barely escaped it by climbing up the ladder and through the hatch on the roof. Now this bunker in front of us, this was supposed to be the baryonyx bunker that I was just describing, but for whatever reason, the actual locator in the valley didn't fit the director's vision, so they ended up not using it in the movie. But they used it as like a staging and catering area for the cast crew, so like a break room. And some of you might have noticed I haven't really been talking about Rebirth, which is the newest one that just came out this past summer. And unfortunately, Rebirth isn't filmed here. And I don't really foresee any future films here either, for kind of the same reason. So in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, like the main plot point is that the volcano has erupted, the park is destroyed, dinosaurs are gone, the island's destroyed. So it wouldn't make sense if they were back on Isla Nublar, like nothing had happened. And then a question I often get asked is, what does it mean for tours when there's a production film here? Obviously, we can't have people in the valley with that. So what they had to do, and this is very rare, is they had to pay for every single ticket on every single tour that's in here. So it's very expensive. Like, what about that? That's every
Let's go,
single
riders.
e-bike, horseback, zip line,
Bicycle rider.
UTV,
Yay.
and all the Jurassic and movie
that village.
tours. Like just for movies alone, it's over 1,000 people every day.
Big wall. Broken up Hey Y'all up here. See all the rocks. That's all Hey Y'all rock. What's up? King of Park. All up here.
So that's the Hero spot. The second place is called Blueprint Farms. Blueprint Farms is a grocery store thing. You'll see them all over.
These old ones.
Different coconut. And that's your best bet.
More Hey Y'all rocks. Wow. See that, Mom?
Adorable. They're also very destructive and they reproduce like rabbits. So what we do on the ranch, because you got to keep their numbers in check. What we do is we trap them and we put them in this enclosure. We give them plenty of food and water and we take good care of them. And then when the boar are nice and fat, some of my coworkers will take them home where they will live happily ever after.
Yeah. In a luau.
We invite them to the luau.
There you go.
They'll be our guests of honor.
There you go. See? That's what I know.
So if anyone is hungry and plans to eat like right after this tour outside of the ranch, there's this really good spot like 2 minutes down the road. So if you take a right out of the parking lot and you drive for 2 minutes, right, you'll see this place called Coral Creek. Inside, they sell it's really hard to miss. You'll see them. Make sure you have all of your belongings. There's otherwise, if you accidentally leave something on the truck, don't worry, relax, just go on eBay and borrow. Yes, those are very much appreciated. If you'd like to get anything we produce on the ranch, like fruits, veggies, chocolate, bananas, oysters, flowers, you can go to the Little Girl Market here on the right. It's open until 5. And this is also where the buffet is going to be. So if you go to the buffet, that's where you're going. There's also bathrooms and a water.
Rancho's Buffet. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, we got salad. It's like macaroni salad. Yeah, that looks good. Some cucumbers. Oh, we got some fruits. It's like cantaloupe, rice. Looks like, I don't know. That looks like chili, chicken. All right. And what is this? Ribs. That's the ribs the guy was talking about. And some chicken. And pineapple juice. Hog. Lemonade. Got a couple cookies left. Yes. That's the only these that is left. Just a couple cookies. All right, I'm gonna get some food and go sit down. Well, folks, as we leave you with some pictures of our day at the movie site and ranch tour, we'd like to thank you folks for joining us on this great excursion. And stay tuned, because we got another video coming very soon with the Kualoa Grown and Movie Site Tour. Should be really exciting, so stay tuned.